Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucida of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here on Tuesday, July 31st, 2018 to bring you the weekly reading for twins, and this reading will go to the time frame of Sunday, August 5th, but I don't want to discourage you from watching the reading if you're coming upon it at a different time. Whenever you stumble upon it is when it was meant for you and your beloved. So this is a general reading. If you'd like a private session for your situation, I do those. I have availability every day for readings and healings. Check my website, www.twinflamerx.com, to book, or else you can find me in chat every day. I'm also on the Instant Go app. You can connect to me on Twitter, where I post daily card reads. I also post on other social media as well. All of that is in the description box below. If you're new, thank you for joining. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. So let's get started on this week's reading. So the first thing I do is read the affirmation here from the Angel Affirmation calendar by Doreen Virtue. Then I do a reading, and today I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot with the Celtic Cross spread. I've also prayed and meditated prior to starting this, and drew cards from the Romance Angel for 3D energy for Divine Feminine and Masculine and the Union. Also have the Soul Journey cards by James Van Praagh for the 5D energies, Archangel Michael and Kuan Yin for closing messages, as well as a message from the Heart-Shaped Lover's Oracle by James Van Praagh, from your beloved to you. So let's get started. Oh, and also at the end I do a Reiki healing, so please stay to the end. So for today and through the week, we want to remember to detach from drama and give upset feelings to God for uplifting, or to your higher power, to spirit, to source, to the universe. Any drama or upset feelings should be given to the universe to handle, to remove, to fill your energy field with new, more positive and vibrant energies. I'm shuffling now, asking Divine Source to bring us messages of situations that may play out between us and our beloved, or just for us, or just for our beloved this upcoming week. So take the parts that resonate again and leave the rest, since this is general and your situation might not fall into it. Also, I've been noticing that most of the twins that do reach out for me for sessions are in a similar space as I am, in terms of their awakening, in terms of them being able to connect to their beloved in different ways and being ready for union. Doesn't mean that all are, but I see a lot of similarities in the different clients that work with me. So one more shuffle, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck for the overall energy. Okay, so bottom of the deck energy here is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is a very overburdened type of energy. It looks like we're feeling a little stress going into the week, and with these eclipses that have happened on July 13th, and we had the full moon and the eclipse on July 27th not too long ago, we're still integrating those very powerful, transformative energies. We did a lot of purging and releasing of energies, but now we're making way for new energies. And we have another eclipse coming to close out, I believe, the eclipse season on August 11th. And that eclipse is going to be part of this, 3-part eclipse transformation, I feel, as well as 8/8 being our Lion's Gate. So we have a lot of astrological events going on that are going to help us on our journey. So the card that represents how we're going into the week is the Knight of Pentacles. So this card is showing that we're taking a very practical approach going into the week. We're moving slowly, but we're bringing something to the table to show our beloved, or they're showing us something. What can bring us closer to our goal this week, which we all know is union and mission. But basically what, could inspire us to move forward or keep us moving back. or standing in one spot is the Hanged Man, not really making a decision one way or the other, but kind of letting the flow of the universe guide us. That's how we should be to get to this ultimate goal, which is illumination with the star. This is our overall energy for the upcoming week, what we can aspire to, so what we can try to attain. It's also the Aquarius energy, and I believe Aquarius is the sign that the August eclipse is going to be in. So we have this hope going into the week that, we will be with our beloved illuminated in the future. What we have to work with, well, we have to go within and work with our own soul, basically. So going at the soul level, going into your heart space instead of your ego, and making decisions and steps forward with your beloved from there, not from a place of ego, but a place of authentic soul nature. In the recent past, we've had movements forward with this chariot, so we've been moving along in the journey. There's been many shifts going on. We see feminine and masculine polarities here, both guiding the shifts that have taken place. So both twins are working on getting together, no matter what it looks like to you in the third dimension, because it may not look like they're moving forward toward you. In the near future, you're going to be feeling generous and wanting to balance out your energy. So either you or your beloved is going to try to make up for the difference or make up for the imbalance that's gone on in your connection, where possibly you were, chasing them and putting too much energy in. Maybe you're holding back now and allowing them to come forward and bring to you and give to you. There should be that equal balance where one person gives, the other receives, one person gives, the other receives. It's reciprocal. Both parties are benefiting. It shouldn't be one-sided. If your connection is one-sided, you have to get into alignment with yourself to figure out why, maybe you're giving too much or maybe you're giving too little. So that's something to look at this week. How we feel like we've been betrayed in some senses by our beloved. This is something that might be coming up that needs to be released, needs to be healed, needs to be addressed, because in past lives we may have been abandoned by our beloved and betrayed by our beloved, but in this lifetime, we are being called to forgive them, even if they have done this to us, because unconditional love would forgive. It doesn't mean that you lay down and let them step all over you again as a doormat, but it just means that internally you forgive and you let go of the resentment, because resentment would be a block to you coming back together in union at all. And we have here the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is how other people see us. Other people see us twin flames as being very fortunate, basically having things going in our favor, even though they're not all the time. And maybe they also think that if things hadn't gone in our favor before, because we have been such good souls, we've been light workers throughout our life, that we will get, our karmic return. We will get what is due to us. We will get the light and the love back that we put out into the world. What we're hoping for is a very innocent time coming up: happiness, love, peace, tranquility, contentment, this sun energy really invigorating us, creating a higher vibration for us to live in bliss in. And we want to be innocent again and just bare souls so that we can connect with our twin at that soul level. Finally, at the end of the week, we have a Ace of Swords coming up, and this signifies a new beginning, but a new beginning where we are able to live and speak our truth, where we are able to conquer our negative thoughts. And those negative thought patterns might be something, and in a lot of cases are something, that holds our twin back from us or holds us back from being with our twin. So this is a very positive energy, signifying that we are moving forward, but we need to look within, and we can become illuminated if we live our authentic truth and believe that, things are going to turn in our favor, that we're not doing all of this soul work for nothing, that we will attain this illumination, and in the process we will gain our twin and further knowledge and insight into our mission, and we'll be able to work on that divine mission that is the real goal of being a twin flame. Okay, so I have more cards. Like I said, these other cards are for the energy of the divine feminine. We have the soul energy as the 5D card, and then the 3D card. And same thing with the masculine, and then for the union, so we'll look at those first. All right, so for the Divine Feminine this upcoming week, the energy of the soul of the Divine Feminine is about great adventure, taking risks and venturing forward. So not stopping on your journey, to keep moving forward and to take those risks that would put you on a great adventure, which should be your twin flame journey. You should be enjoying it. You should be doing things you never dreamt of doing, and even if your twin is not with you. Sometimes we need to be pushed out of our comfort zone in order for us to get with our beloved. So it depends on your own soul path, your own contract with your twin and your karmic partners, but taking that risk is so important, and that's what the Divine Feminine soul is wanting them to do this week. As far as the Divine Feminine's mind and heart is wanting them to flirt with their beloved, extend their lighthearted energy to others. So have fun, be flirty, but you don't have to be promiscuous or anything like that. It just means that you realize that in order to attract love, in order to attract flirtation, you might have to exude that energy yourself. In fact, in order for anyone to love you or be attracted to you, you have to love and find the attractive qualities of yourself. Now I have 2 cards here for the Divine Masculine. The 5D or soul energy for Divine Masculine for the upcoming week is also about a voyage, but theirs is a voyage of the heart, and they're realizing that love flows through them and to them, so they are able to generate love. They're able to capture love from the divine. They're realizing that once they are filled with love, they can then flow this love to their beloved and to others in the world, and that's, part of their path. So their Divine Masculine souls are opening them up to this love energy. And the Divine Masculine's 3D, the mind and the heart, are wanting them to remember that they attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So living in the moment, smelling the roses, taking the time to compliment their twin if they have the chance. All these things are going to help them to increase their attraction. Now what we have here are the union cards. So both twins in union in other dimensions, souls are kind of pushing for the mind and body, the heart, to understand grace and gratitude, and to know that through gratitude, joy expands. So that's why it's important to give thanks, pray, give thanks, meditate, give thanks to the universe, to God, to source, to your higher power, thanking for everything that you have in your life, because that creates the vibration of joy, which is a higher vibration than love, and that allows love to flow to you then. Now we also have the twins in the 3rd dimension. As part of a union, one of the things to work on is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So if one twin is addicted to a substance or a behavior, that can take away from them being intimate or being able to connect emotionally with their beloved. Also, there's this problem of codependency sometimes when twins are in union together, but they don't realize that both parties, each party sometimes needs their own quiet time or space. They can't be together all the time, so they can run into troubles even in union with this, back and forth type of runner-chaser dynamic, which is because of codependency, because one twin is going to run after the other if one needs space, and actually both twins need space and time to themselves to integrate energies a lot. And once you get into union, you're not done with all this soul work. So, sometimes you will need to be away from your twin. So maybe if you're not in union, start preparing yourself to know that unless you're ready to give your twin space at times, that you can't be with each other constantly, even when in union, you're not going to be ready. So in order to be ready, you need to get rid of all those codependent tendencies, if possible. Now, we have here a message from your beloved's higher self to you, and this is the Lover's Oracle, Toni Carmine-Salerno. The message is, my beloved, Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So that's what your beloved's higher self wants you to know. You're always together in the higher dimensions. It's just in this third dimension that you can't see your connected souls, but that's the limitation of having only 5 senses. That's why we're developing extra senses, and as we ascend, those senses of, the sixth sense and so on are going to be more prevalent. Okay, and we have two more cards. These are the cards representing our feminine and masculine deities, or feminine and masculine spirit guides, or spirit energy, higher being. And we have the Kuan Yin Oracle. Kuan Yin's message for us this week is the Amaryllis Lute. You are growing fast and leaving fear behind. When your vibration changes, so too does your life. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you. No matter how important it was in your old life, it might not have the same place in your new life. Accept this healing change now. So yes, we are going through a transition period. Some of you are stepping into your mission or moving. You're leaving things behind that no longer serve you. And you're leaving that behind because it's part of your old life, and you're going to start a new life, either alone for now and preparing for your twin to come back and reunite, or you will be preparing for reunion if you're at that stage, if you're ready, if both of your souls are ready. All right, and our last message, and after this I'll send you Reiki healing for yourself, your beloved, and your union. This message is from Archangel Michael. It says, your home is protected by angels, and we pray, Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over our home and its inhabitants. We ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guarding our finances so that we can easily afford to pay our rent, mortgage, or taxes. All right, so Archangel Michael is always protecting twin flames and guiding them along their specific journey and path and their mission. So ask Archangel Michael for guidance if you're stuck. And while I'm saying all that, I'm sending you some Reiki healing energy so that you may call in your highest guides and light beings to help bring you and your beloved into your perfect and divine alignment so that you may find each other, vibrate together, and be in your physical union together forevermore. I hope you have a beautiful week. Namaste.